What's going on, guys? I want to talk about ascension, soulmates, twin flames. This is a big deal, especially because in all the readings I've been doing, I have been pulling up a lot of crazy stories, even in my own personal life, to be honest with you, some crazy stuff lately. And I just so happen to be up here in the Portland area, and I am with one of my favorite people in the whole world, and I am not BSing. You guys know I barely bring people on this channel. I bring Christopher One Feather in my weekly stuff, and I am bringing to you Amira Beth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, the reason why I brought you on here is because you connect with this magical, beautiful world. You're a mermaid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I had to bring you on here because you are so familiar with all of this ascension stuff, the Lemurian energy, the past of this ancient, magical world you tap into so beautifully. And I want to know, with the first question at least, what you feel about this twin flame energy and soulmates.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I think that there is a lot of confusion in people about what is a soulmate and what's a twin flame. What does that mean? We have many, many soulmates. Soulmates and twin flames are not the same thing. We make karmic agreements with not only lovers who are our soulmates, but also with a soulmate can be a best friend, it can be a sibling, it can be a parent. A soulmate can really be anybody. A soulmate is part of your soul. It's part of your soul family, and soulmates come in and out of our lives to help us to mirror, to help us to understand where some of our work maybe needs to be done, to show us amazing things, and just to help us reveal and grow in some ways that we couldn't necessarily do by ourselves.
Wow. Well, what about this twin flame energy? Because everybody says, oh, I found my twin flame, and then I'll do the reading, and I'm like, well, it shows in the astrology that you're 6 months away from really making sure this is a twin flame, or this, I see in the astrology all the time that we're meant to keep continuing on to other relationships. I mean, that might sound crazy, I know. A lot of people get attached to this one person for their whole life. They think so, and I see 9 times out of 10, there's this breaking apart usually and sending on to new things. So what's your deal with that?
People mistake passion and romance for twin flame. And a twin flame or a twin ray is essentially the other half of our soul. Oh. And we come here looking for the other half of our soul. When we were in Atlantis, when we were Atlantean beings, we were androgynous. And at some point, the beings in Atlantis decided to embark on this great experiment and to split into a male and a female to see what duality is like, to see what it is like to be without our other half, either a masculine or a feminine half. So every time we incarnate and reincarnate on Earth, our soul is looking for the other half of us.
I see.
So it's becoming more common for people to be in soul or twin flame or twin ray relationships, but it's not as common as you think. Most people will mistake a soulmate, that passion, that romance, that fire, for the other half of their soul. They'll date, they'll maybe even get married and spend some years together, and that person has returned to their life karmically to help teach them a little bit about themselves, to mirror the dark stuff.
I see.
There's nothing wrong with having dark stuff. We all have a little bit of it, especially in the Scorpio energy, like you might be feeling a little bit into your darkness. But that being or that person, whether it's a lover or whether it is somebody who is just very, very close to you, will show you where the work is.
You have talked to me about that you've been connected with your other half in a totally different place, not even here. Explain that.
Yep. My twin is in the Mer world. He helps me through the ethers.
Sounds like a great world to be in.
I communicated with him through meditation, through past life regression. I don't believe I am meant to reunite with him in this lifetime, but I'm okay with that.
You're connected with it.
I'm connected with him. We do our work together. Instead, Spirit has sent me a wonderful aspect of his soul, who is a higher form of a soulmate. When we are with a higher form of a soulmate, we still have lessons, we still have challenges, but when those things come up, they're resolved really quickly. They're resolved with a lot of consciousness, They'll resolve with a great deal of love and compassion. So you will know when you are with a higher form of your soulmate because it's just so much easier than all the other relationships. And that person could potentially turn into a person that you might spend the rest of your life with.
I see. So there's this other weird in-between place. Maybe it's a high soul, high five. I don't know. But I see what you mean, that there can be these more highly evolved soulmate connections that really are this evolution. And I think it's this evolution of our souls we've been going through. What are some tools to understand maybe the difference between both that you would recommend? Or what are some tools to maybe find more better soulmates or maybe even find your other half?
Well, I know lots of folks who are aware of who their twin flame is. They are fully aware that their twin flame or twin ray is walking around on the planet, but they also know that they are not meant to be with that person romantically in this incarnation. And the way that they know who their twin flame is through voice imprinting, energetically, of course. And anybody I speak to who says, I know who my twin flame is, says that they love that person unconditionally, no matter what they do, what they've done, or what their life is like. Like they just have.
If they're married already, or if they're in a relationship, or they're, doing cocaine on the streets. I'm just kidding. Whatever it is, it's like I love you no matter what. Like you're there.
My son, who is 21, knows who his twin flame is. He met her in first grade. But because of because of lots of different circumstances, he knows they're not meant to be together romantically, but they decided to incarnate together at this time so that they could help each other energetically, so that they could support each other through, they're both indigos, so they could support each other through, all the density of coming to this planet and having to navigate all the energies. And the relationship that they have is beautiful, and it is unconditional. And it is something that they will always be close. They'll always know each other. So that's some of the ways that you can determine whether you are in a soulmate relationship. Like if you just want the best for that person, it doesn't matter what happens for you.
I see. Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what you want. You want what is highest and best for that person, and you're willing to allow them to walk their path, be with whoever they need to be with as a soulmate, and still know that, and still just be grateful to have that person in your realm or in your life.
Now you just bring up the best point ever, which actually kind of leads into my question next, which is, do you feel that you have to be at a certain spiritual evolution or level in order to access the ability to reach these higher soulmates, these twin ray energies? Because in order for somebody to even accept the energy of loving somebody that much and allowing their lives to be that way, I feel like you gotta be on a certain level spiritually.
I would say that for the most part that is true. That as we learn to balance our masculine and feminine, that as we come out of the expectation of what we think we need, and we go with the flow of life, and we walk through life in an empowered way, I think absolutely that can open up the door for meeting higher levels of soulmates when we take care of our business. When we take care of our inner business, when we learn about balance, when we learn about being one within ourselves and being balanced within ourselves, that can definitely be a segue to opening up to relationships that are high and divine.
Now, because we're at this ascension point, and this is a big deal, we've just had 2012, 2013 has been this huge year of breaking down of this old structure, this old system, in order for us to come into this new energy, and it's a beautiful new energy. And the reason why I picked you to come on here is because you connect so much already with this magical world. I believe that we are stepping into a magical world, and it's very fantasy-like. It's very connected to the past. It's connected to the future. It's connected to the essence of your divine truth inside. What are some tools that you use for your clients? I know you do 12 chakra readings.
12 chakra clearings.
Okay.
Most folks work with the 7 that are inside their body. I work with 12 chakras, beginning with the Earth Star chakra that is down beneath your feet, all the way up to the Stellar Gateway. I work with everything inside the auric field. I also am a past life regressionist. I've taken many, many people into that magical realm through past life regressions. Lots of folks know or understand that they are from somewhere else, that their soul exists in another realm, and they're carrying that imprint through into this life. Lots of women are remembering being mermaids, and some men too, mermen. Fairies, the angel realm, the star people realm. And when I take people into past life experiences, they fully connect to and anchor in that multidimensional aspect of themselves that is from not of this earth.
I see.
And it is very magical, and it is very powerful, and it allows folks to expand and open up to the possibility that what we know and see and feel with our five senses in this third dimensional body is not even close to what's really, really going on out there.
That's the whole thing, and this is actually combining everything we're talking about today.
Right.
That I think it is so important for people to really now truly go in their truth, to come out with it. You know, in my experience, you know, what I connect with is in some pretty crazy stuff. I mean, I think I brought it out pretty well in my Mount Shasta video the other day, but it's like, it's a deep connection. And when you bring up your twin ray energy, I connect with that. For me right now, it's outside. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm supposed to in this life connect with that yes or no yet. I'm still waiting to see. I know what it is. It's a weird thing because I know it, yet it's like, it's you know, some of this energy that we're describing today is so inside. It is so magical.
Yep.
And you do such a great way of bringing that back out to people and bringing it into this reality. And I think that's what's so important for having you here. You know, overall, is there anything that you want to add about this new age or this new time that you feel is important?
We are most all of us are feeling ourselves on multiple timelines. We are feeling those other aspects of our oversoul that are existing in other realms and other planets. We're sensing and feeling those. And what I would most want people to know is that you're not crazy. Okay, you're not crazy. If you are having dreams, if you are having sensations in your body, if you just know intuitively, if you connect to another realm, whether that be a star realm, the elemental realm, whatever it is, that's important for you to know and remember, because it will help you to grow and evolve as a conscious being. It will help you to anchor in to your physical body the idea or the concept that we are so much more amazing and so much more expansive than we could ever know.
Yeah. And it's that world that is taking us to our truth.
Yeah. Go to your truth. Be authentic about who you are. Be authentic about what you know about yourself. Claim it. Own it. I mean, I have. Everybody knows I'm a mermaid. I'm a mermaid.
Hey, we're in the mermaid room right now.
We're in the mermaid room. Yes.
But you know, you and I did some workshops together this year, and it's amazing the work that you've done, and you connect rooms full of people with this energy. You brought us all through these deep clearings, because you're really good at clearing. You've cleared my energy for me, and I think it's so important, especially if you want to attach to the right soulmates now or to the right relationships. I think it's important for you to clear certain energy.
Yeah, having your auric field, especially where we can pick up just so much stuff. Humans are just we're like big giant sponges. We just absorb everything and all the energies that are around us. So knowing how to access your auric field and how to clear all those discordant energies out of your body, all those other kind of voices in your head and things, super, super important. That way you get clear on what's coming through from the divine.
Yeah.
You get clear on what's coming through from the earth, which is very, very important as well.
Right. Well, I want to thank you so much for all the work you've done. You've helped a lot of my clients out. Whenever I have a client, once we go into reading and we see a lot, because as an astrologer, I see these timelines. I see the reasons why we're here. I see it. But for the people who want to go deeper into these realms, I turn them to you. And I wanted to turn my audience to Amira Beth. And I'm going to put a link down below of how to get a hold of you. What is it? Dolphin Moon Healing, right?
DolphinMoonHealing.com and on Facebook as well.
Awesome. Well, I cannot wait to keep doing more work with you in the future, because we've done so much work, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for letting me and all the audience join the mermaid room, and for me to be sitting with a beautiful mermaid.
Thank
It's
you.
a great thing.
Hey, and I know you're a Leo, but deep down inside, you got that water going on.
I know I do. I got a lot. And as we're talking, as we're drenched in water spiritually.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.